Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Astrology Today. My name is Melrose, and I'm here to share your daily astrology. Friends, I want you to know the fact that you continue to tune in and show up and watch, the support you lend me, it really means the world to me. So if you're ready, I think it might be time to take this thing to the next level. If you haven't yet clicked that subscribe button, please do go ahead and do it now. Like the video while you're at it. Click the notifications bell. This will add value to your experience and to mine. Thank you. Now, let's get into these aspects. Today is Thursday, September 29, 2022. The sun is in Libra, and the waxing crescent moon is in Scorpio, and it makes ingress to Sagittarius later this evening. Pluto is a ruler of Scorpio, and Pluto is very active on the chart lately, mostly bringing cooperation and blessings towards some personal transformations that are about our capacity to create an ideal set of circumstances for ourselves. Yesterday, Moon in Scorpio was quiet, reflective under the intention-setting vibe of the waxing crescent. Today it is active, bringing us through many opportunities to observe our emotional responses, especially our fears and insecurities as they arise in our personal lives. Sun in Libra says the truth will come out and a balance is to be sought. This is truly the time to sweep out the cobwebs and include all parts of ourselves in our embrace as we seek to create a life that we can celebrate. Cardinal air and fixed water, we can apply a strong and forceful intellect to our strong and settled emotions. Allow them to work together and see what worn out habits of negativity and avoidance you can transform at this time into creative expressions of delight and wonder. Okay, first let's take a look at what the moon is doing today. This side of the page has to do with our personal lives, how it feels to be us and who we are at home. Here's the moon on the page right down here in Scorpio. And at 2:49 a.m. this morning, Central Standard Time, friends, moon goes opposite to Uranus. Cancer and Aquarius, this is a time for sudden and unexpected things to happen. Deviations from the planet this time may cause conflict, and our reactions may not seem entirely like us. And then at 3:57 this morning, just over an hour later, moon goes square to Saturn. We may be feeling the burden of our responsibilities at home. Our responsiveness to personal commitments may be a little slow as we have to recall what our reasons are for doing the things that we said we would do. And then just after noon at 12:03, moon goes trine to Neptune, Cancer and Pisces. There are a couple of aspects on the page today, and really for the last several days, indicating that we are deep in our imaginations right now. We are inclined to enjoy artistic expression at this time, and we may feel called by spirit to create something beautiful from the heart. At 1:57 this afternoon, moon goes sextile to Mercury, Gemini, Cancer, and Virgo. This is a good time to connect with someone we like and trust about what's been going on in our hearts. Don't forget to reciprocate listening, friends. Mercury in retrograde sometimes causes us to let the other person's problems slide in favor of having our own issues addressed. And then at 4:20 this afternoon, a void of course moon goes sextile to Pluto. So moon is in Scorpio, which is ruled by Pluto, and it's going sextile to Pluto here, Cancer and Scorpio. If ever there were a time to turn and face our emotional and intuitive depths, the realm of transformation within our own hearts and minds, this is the time. It can help to connect with some works of art you thoroughly enjoy, or a friend who is equally interested in understanding their own vulnerabilities. The moon's opposition to Uranus while being sextile to Mercury. What? Yes, sorry. The moon's opposition to Uranus while being sextile to Mercury here, right there. and then right there, creates a brief, today only kite shape off of that grand trine between Mercury and Uranus and Pluto. Gemini, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The thing that throws us off our game today may be the thing that inspires us to plan or to talk to someone, especially regarding the fantastic things we dream of creating for ourselves at this time. This is an encouragement to approach any abrupt changes, especially changes of the heart or in the home, by bringing some artistry and imagination to the table. The void, of course, today lasts about 6.5 hours. This is an ideal time to dig into your intuitive and creative practices, meditation, journaling, going for a walk, whatever it is that helps to calm the mind and focus the intent so that we can have those important internal conversations about who we are today and who we wish to be tomorrow. Then at 11:03 this evening, Moon makes ingress to Sagittarius. Restlessness comes in here, a desire to take some new learning to heart or to have conversations that broaden our minds and don't place limits on what we have to say. This transit lasts 2.5 days. And one more at 1:04 tomorrow morning. Moon goes sextile to Venus, Taurus, Cancer, and Libra. This can be a very pleasant and low-key vibe where we simply seek to share something beautiful with someone we love. On the sun side of the page today at 2:49 in the morning, Venus makes ingress to Libra. Now, Venus rules Libra and functions very well when it is in this sign. So with the sun in Libra and Venus in Libra, our friendships and romance become a very high priority to us. Still, we may come to these things with a sort of analytical detachment. We want to be certain that what we share with others is something true and truthful. We strive to strike a balance where we neither give nor take too much. There's an idealism about the way we share love, and lots of things are up for negotiation in the name of peaceful sailing. In terms of the ongoing aspects, Mercury went trine to Pluto a couple of days ago, Gemini, Virgo, and Scorpio. Pluto, again, is a ruler of Scorpio, where the moon is transiting for most of the day. So it's appropriate that while our hearts are on our personal depths, our own vulnerabilities, the rational logistics side of ourselves in Virgo, seeking solutions, our mind is in a blessed position to realize what's going on in these personal depths, to talk about it, to ask questions that really cut to the core of the problem, and to plan for the endings and beginnings we perceive to be present for us or coming up for us. Mercury has taken up the tail of the tail end portion of this kite that we've been flying, trine to Uranus and Pluto here, and then opposite to Neptune. So here's what that kite looks like right here. It's this grand trine between Mercury, Uranus, and Pluto. And then Mercury is opposite to Neptune, while Uranus and Pluto are sextile to Neptune. That makes that kite shape. Having opened our receptive hearts to the exciting possibilities for transformation that are on offer, we're now empowered to perceive more clearly which changes are coming up for us. We can speak and plan those ideal circumstances, giving them life, as our imaginations are very active at this time and providing a lot more clarity than usual since Neptune is retrograde in Pisces. These characters in this grand trine continue to transit in earth signs, lending that sense of security and the ability to build something solid from it. Also on the chart today, we can find a change to the T-square we have been following. This is Mars in a square position to Mercury and Uranus, while Mercury and Neptune, while Mercury and Neptune are in opposition. So Mercury has taken Venus's place at the eastern point here. Aries, Gemini, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces. Mars has been hanging out in Gemini and really not moving. It has been really tenaciously at work on expressing ourselves through action. This is that warm gust of air that sets our kite of blessings into motion. We don't have to get it right the first time. Mars in Gemini says that we can try and try again. And we have been watching Mars's trine to Saturn here, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Aquarius. We're granted the power of stamina to truly get some work done. Taking care of business is the name of the game. Understand that this trine vibration here offers blessings when we show self-discipline and do the labor we're called to do. Mars is also sextile to Chiron, Aries and Scorpio. This is another way of saying we can find resolution to the interpersonal challenges we face, especially with our close partners at this time. And the oppositions on the page are starting to spread out a little, but we still have a kind of tight grouping here where we can see some ongoing conversations between these bigger picture planets to our west and these personal life planets to our east. Here we are in the middle on Earth, listening to Neptune and Jupiter on one side, talking about our ideal circumstances and the experiences we seek that will expand our sense of what we can be, do, and have. Listening to the Sun, Mercury, and Venus on the other side, talking about what we desire, what our plans are made of and for, and what that would look like in our outer life. Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. Opposition can indicate conflict, but here we're being encouraged to seek the balancing point because these bigger picture planets are giving. They're interested in our own progress, and these personal planets are receiving. We're picking up what they're laying down, and we're perceiving the progress that can be made. And then the trines that extend from these planets to help form that kite shape, we see that all the dreaming we've been doing, the acting, the planning, this is all putting us in a very powerful position to draw these ideal circumstances through the changes into our lives. And of course, we are still in the thick of retrograde season. All 7 of these planets, Uranus, Chiron, Jupiter, Neptune, Saturn, Pluto, and Mercury, all 7 appear to be moving backward along the regular flow of planetary movement. 1 or 2 retrogrades would give us cause to reflect and reassess how we approach the vibes of that particular planet. 7 retrogrades at once is a time simply to go easy on ourselves and others, having faith that we are all doing the best that we can. Coming up on Saturday, oh, I didn't make it. On Saturday, we'll discuss the culmination of Venus's opposition to Jupiter here. This Sunday, Mercury goes direct. Yay! And then the first quarter moon, let's see how well I can draw this. The first quarter moon in Capricorn this Sunday will grace us with an opportunity to pause and reflect as we shift gears from planning our goals to taking action to meet them. And that's it for today's astrology, friends. Thank you for tuning in. Please like my video, subscribe to the channel, click the notifications bell. I post here every day and I wouldn't want you to miss a thing. For the second half of this vlog, which focuses on bringing in further insight from Tarot, please check out my other channel, Astrology Today and Tarot with Mel Rose. The link is in the description. I appreciate you all so much for tuning in. My love and gratitude go out to each and every one of you. And I'll see you all back here tomorrow for more Astrology Today.